I was kind of surprised when I heard this, but apparently the Yankees attempted to trade away Jasson Dominguez at the trade deadline. They at least offered him in a deal. So I'm wondering, are the Yankees going to go that route this offseason? And if they did, what would you guys want for Dominguez? And do you think they should? Let me know down in the comments. Now, according to Ryan Garcia over there at Fireside, he does fantastic work. I would love to have Ryan on here one day. He mentioned that the Yankees included Jasson Dominguez in a trade offer this past trade deadline for Yon Duran. Now, Minnesota declined it because the Yankees were actually asking for more. Now, that's according to Randy Wilkins. Piggybacking off of what Ryan said, Randy Wilkins said that the Yankees were asking for more from Minnesota for Duran since they were including Dominguez. Obviously, Duran ended up going to the Phillies at the deadline. But it really does go to show how much the Yankees do value him. Now, I'm wondering who the heck the Yankees wanted for Dominguez and outside of Yon Duran. But this isn't the first time the Yankees offered Dominguez in a trade in recent years. They offered him last offseason for Kyle Tucker. Now, Ben Rice, Luis Heel, and then I believe it was a pick between Lombard or Dominguez. So the Yankees obviously see a lot of value in the Martian. Now, the Yankee fan base, not so much because, let's face it, he played in atrocious left field last year. But the Martian last year hit .257, 10 homers, a .719 OPS, and a .101 OPS plus. Now, we have to look at his numbers a little closer, though, and you have to look at what he did in that first half of the season versus the second half of the year, because it's very, very different. So that first half of the season, he played in 80 games. He started in 73. He hit .266, 8 homers, had a .760 OPS. That's what he did. Now in the second half, in 43 games, 29 games started, hit .236 with a .618 OPS. So naturally, what happened? He received less playing time because, listen, Grisham was playing out of his mind. Cody was playing incredibly well. It was tough to find Dominguez at bats, but he did have a very good first half of the season. He had a 343 on base percentage. I mean, almost an 800 OPS. At least it was on the higher end in the 700s with, I believe, a 111 OPS plus. His bat is there. Only 22 years old. So many people want to throw around Anthony Volpe's age. Dominguez is only 22 years old. So still incredibly young. Now, could we see the Yankees trade Jasson Dominguez? This is what I think. If the Yankees want to get back to the World Series, they have to have an impactful offseason. Now, let's head over to Kalshi really quick. Kalshi has the Los Angeles Dodgers winning Game 6. So then that means they have the Dodgers pushing it to a Game 7. And let's go look at the awards on Kalshi, and let's see where they have Aaron Judge right now. And they have Aaron Judge winning the MVP, still 72%, rally at 29%. So do me a favor, head over to Kalshi. Kalshi gives $10 free when you sign up at Kalshi.com with code THESHIFT. It will be down in the description and as a pinned comment. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot. Is a trade inbound involving Jasson Dominguez. Now, why would the Yankees do this? Number one, the obvious answer, to improve the team. But number two, there's another guy, Spencer Jones, who had one heck of a season down there in the minors. Hit 34, 35 home runs. I believe it was 34 homers. It was 35. I was right. 35 homers down there between Somerset and Scranton. Spencer Jones, I don't think he's ready personally because he struck out a ton. Struck out 179 times. In 2024, he struck out 200 times. So this past year was an improvement over 2024. But in my opinion, he's still striking out a lot. Now, you could say, oh, Aaron Judge struck out a lot. Aaron Judge, his career high in the minor leagues in strikeouts was 144. Right? So Aaron Judge didn't even strike out as much as Spencer Jones has in the minor leagues. Now, Jones, if you call him up, what are you going to expect from him? Are you going to expect him as a rookie to hit 30 homers? He's not Aaron Judge. I feel like placing that expectation on him is wrong. Is he going to go and play a good center field? Yeah, the kid's a really good outfielder. He is. He's a very good outfielder. But at the same time, I don't think, as crazy as this might sound, his bat is not ready. He needs to cut down his strikeouts a tiny bit. Here's a guy who he gets compared to, and that's Joey Gallo. Now, Spencer Jones hit for a better average than Gallo did. Even in the minor leagues, of course. He hit for a better average than Gallo did when he was in the minors. But Joey Gallo, his career high in the minors was 179 strikeouts in a single season. That's what Jones did this past year. And that was between high A and double A at the age of 20 years old. Spencer Jones is 24. Now, as he went through the ranks, Gallo's strikeouts went down. And I guess same thing happened with Spencer Jones from 24 to 25. However, Jones came down from 200 to 179. Still a lot. So when Gallo spent his first full year in the majors, he struck out 196 times. His final year in the minors, Gallo struck out in AAA 150 times. So that's what, like a 46 strikeout jump? Let's throw that on Spencer Jones. If he has a 46 strikeout jump, he's striking out like 220, pushing 230. That's a lot. And at that point, is he worth the call-up? I think it would be worth for him just to stay there in AAA and have another year. Aaron Judge was called up at 25. So I think it's fair to say that Spencer Jones should have at least one more year, even if it's a half a season, just to improve his strikeout rate. Because it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Now, Spencer Jones, if you put Dominguez on the table, Spencer Jones might be on the table, especially for the right price. Last year at the deadline, the Yankees called up Pittsburgh for guess who? Paul Skeens. And we all know this story. I've told it over here 1,000 times. Cashman called up Pittsburgh, said, hey, we'll start the package off with Spencer Jones and George Lombard for Paul Skeens. Do you want to do it? Do you want to talk about it? Pittsburgh said no. But what I'm getting at here is this. If it's for the right player, Cashman's going to make the move. If it's for the right deal, Cashman will, in fact, move on from Dominguez or Spencer Jones. It doesn't matter. But if you move on from Dominguez to play Spencer Jones, you're moving a kid in Dominguez who last year was pretty good offensively, especially in that first half where he got a decent amount of playing time. He hit 266 with the 760 OPS. Spencer Jones, you really don't know what he's going to be up here yet because we haven't seen him up here yet. We just know he strikes out a ton and he hits for a lot of power. So listen, I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.